Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. This is farmer EnvoyXtreme, and this is going to be a short guide how to make TMR or total mixed rations in Farm Simulator 22. If this is looking for, then please stay tuned. Folks, and welcome back. So this is going to be a short video of how to make TMR or total mixed rations in FS22. Around, we've got some equipment that you may or don't need depending on how you can process this. TMR or total mixed rations is a combination of the following: silage, hay, and possibly straw, and possibly mineral feed. With the last two, I say possibly because you don't actually need them to make TMR, but to make silage, I've done a video on that, so I'm going to leave somewhere in the description above or below, wherever how this works, of a video linking to how to make silage. But how to make hay or straw, you make that simply. We'll go over to our combine, and we've got a bit of straw already, so this little swap pile is straw. And to make straw, you need to harvest wheat, barley or oats. And in the combine, if we open the help menu section, there's an option here that says straw swap. So at the moment we've got it enabled. However, if we go again, press right on the D-pad, it'll disable it, and it'll just leave a chunks like spread out all over its place. But to make straw, simply enable it, and it'll fill that chaffy stuff into a nice neat pile, and there we go. To make hay, you need grass, tether. So I'm going to go over here and do a quick demonstration that we've already done. So when you mow grass, it'll come out in this like dark green kind of like swath. When you ted it, it will leave a light green texture. And whether or not you're running with season cycles on or off, it is instantaneously. Unlike with FS19, where with seasons it had to be dried, you had to wait for it to be dried, of course. Usually it's about 8 hours to 24 hours depending on the weather, how hot it is, what time of the year, and all these other little factors. But with the FS22, it instantly becomes hay. So what you need to do next is pick it up. To pick silage, hay or straw, you've got the following options. You can bale it with a baler, or in the case with silage, you can either put it into a silo to ferment, then bale it, or get a mow grass, bale that grass, then wrap it to make silage. Obviously, if you do that option, you have to wait 24 hours for the grass to ferment. You can't wrap hay to make silage, so that's one thing to note. Or you use a front loader or something like that, or these are perhaps the two best options: is pick the individual components up with a loading wagon like is this, or use a wagon. And we've got the help menu open because this is going to be pretty crucial of how to make TMR. So as you can see, we've got a minimum and maximum requirement of all four products designated by the white arrows, as you can see. So the arrows on the left are the minimum, arrows on the right are the maximum. So for hay and silage, the minimum and maximum are following. Minimum is 20%, maximum is 75%. For straw, the minimum is 0%, so you don't necessarily need straw to make TMR, and the maximum is 30%. For mineral feed, it is 0 to about 3 or 5%, and all mineral feed does is a additive to your TMR. So if we go to the store section, go to pallets, and at the end, mineral feed can be added to your TMR to feed your cow. So It doesn't make any physical difference. It's like a little additive, a little feeder that you'll use to boost up your TMR perhaps. It doesn't affect on the quality or anything like that, so what we're going to do actually, we're going to get this and we're going to drive over here into our 50,000 litre piles of hay, straw and silage. So we're going to turn this on, we're going to put a bit of straw in, let's put say 10% in, there we go. Then let's put a bit of hay in. As you can see at the moment it is in the red, so we've got way too much hay, way too much straw and not enough hay. When you do that you get forage, and forage is basically TMR that hasn't been mixed correctly, and at the time of recording this there is no mods or anything to do with forage, so you can't sell it or anything. However, at the time of recording this, the test list has been updated, and there is a forage factory in testing. Whether it's for PC or all platforms, I do not know. But that's that, so I'm not going to go for that. So let's go and put some silage in. And sometimes doing it this way can be a bit finicky. So perhaps your other best option is to use bales. So what we'll do is with bales, you can either put them in with a telehandler, or you can pick them up individually via the bit at the front here. So let's go and turn this on. There we go, and as you can see we are eating that bale up. So now we are in the mix, and I can see that bottom right corner where it just changed. So now we got TMR. So it's a quick demonstration of how to use the telehandler or front loader. You simply pick up the bale and then you dump it in. But one thing to note is with bales on FS22, they're all different sizes. Obviously you got 125, 150 and 175 centimeter bales. However, the round bales here are 150 centimeters, and if you look at the silage, that is 3,500 litres, and with straw it is 5,000 litres. So it's not a case of using 2 hay, 2 silage and 1 straw bale like you did with FS19, because it's all different now, so you just got to be a bit careful. So if you let's put some bales in, let's put one of each in and see what happens. So we've got 1 silage bale, and as you can see it'll slowly eat up the bale and top up the mix we got here. So you can see it's going up, and then 1 more bale and we'll see where we stand. So yeah, TMR can only be used to feed cows, you can't sell it at the moment either. So let's go and put that bale in and let's have a look here. And have we got too much straw? Yes we have. So now let's put some more straw in, let's total messes. So now you can see we got a full forage wagon, but we got forage because we got too much straw. How to resolve that is simply dump a little bit to the side, a tiny bit too much there. For example, we can do with hay or silage. Since we're on the minimum for silage, let's go and grab the silage. Okay, we're still a bit off, so we'll dump a bit more out. Go back to that, and there we go folks. So now we are right smack bang in between of everything we need, and now let's go and feed our cows. Obviously with the cow pens they need TMR. You can do it separately if you got the feeding robot. Obviously to use that you need to put all 4 components in, so a bit of hay, silage and straw and mineral feed in, but we're not going to go over that in this video, so what we're going to do is simply unload, like so, and we'll have a look at our cows, and as you can see, they are going up. And once they're all fed, they can make milk, they can make surrey, I think. Oh no, you need straw, sorry, for surrey, so yeah. Now they're all happily fed, that is pretty much it, folks. So it's very simple to make TMR, just a bit of silage, bit of possibly a bit of straw and mineral feed depending on what you've got around the farm. But yeah, so that is going to be it for me today. I hope you found this helpful and informative in some way, shape or form. If so, consider smashing that button. Feel free to comment down below. If you want shares, then please be my guest. Not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider. But for what I choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.